So when I first wake up in the morning, I look terrifying. I look like this should be in a horror movie with a deep voice.
So when I first wake up in the morning, what I immediately do is hop out of bed and do the craziest arm exercise.
I'm not actually gonna do this. That's gonna take too much time to edit. I do the craziest arm exercise that there is.
Emptying the dishwasher. The dishwasher is on this side.
It's just, I can't think unless the dishes are put away. So hang on, let me just do that. Cue a montage of me like making coffee. I don't make coffee, I don't drink coffee, so I'm not gonna do that.
Coffee, yeah, love my coffee. Coffee.
Now as you can tell, I'm sweaty because it is very hard pulling bowls out of the dishwasher. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm filming this video out of order for some stupid reason, and I've already done a significant portion of the workout. Has nothing to do with that. Now first off, I just want to say that you don't need anything crazy for this workout, okay? You don't need a Bosu ball, a kettlebell, you don't need a gym, you need nothing but your own body weight, and that's the beauty of this. I'm just up here because I like being up here. This isn't a part of the workout. No, I actually just gotta take these down. I have gymnastics rings because I have these big beams in my house, which is very unusual. You just need a pull-up bar, that's it. But I need to move these over here so there's better lighting, because as you can see, this is very professional. So before I do any strength work or do anything like that, I'll either walk in the morning, but it's raining, so I'm actually just gonna walk right back to my house. I just did this as an example. This is ridiculous. Or I'll jump rope 1,000 times, which counting to 1,000 actually isn't that bad. All you have to do is count to 100 10 times. So you count, 898, 99, 100. That's one time. 98, 99, 100. That's 4 times. 98, 99, until you just keep track of that in your mind while you're trying to keep the rope from hitting you in the head. It's easy. Jump roping is pretty easy. It takes some time to get used to, but the one tip I will give is that you don't want to jump up and down straight like this, because you're going to hurt your shins and you're going to get tired really fast. So you're going to want to do what they call the boxer shuffle, which is you kind of alternate which leg is taking the brunt of the force. Right, left, right, left. Just kind of bounce like that. That's kind of your basic jump roping stance. But then you can do all sorts of different things, like once look, when you're counting to 1,000, you start getting creative because you lose your mind. And look, if we're at the step where, you're trying to learn to jump rope and you're doing the double jump like this, let's not do to 1,000, okay? How about we just count to 100? My rooster is confused because I have the garage light on. Sorry, sweetie. Buddy? I follow a book called Convict Conditioning. The book is a little cheesy with a lot of tough guy prison vibe, if you know what I mean, but the way he breaks down each exercise into its easiest, most accessible form to its hardest form and shows you all of the steps in between and how to do them to progress to the hardest form is invaluable. So for instance, if you take the push-up, it will take you from a wall push-up where you're on a wall doing a push-up, it's not that hard, to doing a one-arm push-up. And he shows you all the steps in between. He does this for all of the main bodyweight exercises, anywhere from pull-ups to bridges to handstands. Now, this is not a video about convict conditioning, but I do follow the book, so I'm gonna tell you what step of each bodyweight exercise I'm at and how I organize it into a weekly schedule. But first, I wanna say a big thank you to the perfect place to rest between sets, and that is all form. A sofa can really make or break your relaxation time, and this 7-seat amber sectional with ottoman and chase is the perfect spot to do just that. relax. You've heard me talk a lot about Helix on this channel, but Allform is actually their sister company of sofas and chairs, and they're American made and easy to assemble. The really cool thing is that these sofas are put together a lot like Lego. They're a modular design. You can start off with something smaller, and as your space and family grows, you can actually add on to the sofa to perfectly fit your space and needs. The sofa really is the easiest thing in the world to put together. I'm not great at putting stuff together, but with their tool-free assembly, I mean, outside of the comfort of the couch itself, it's my favorite aspect of Allform. I'll admit I'm not the greatest at reading instructions, but they make it so easy. With Allform, you can personalize your sofa to your space and your style by creating over 500 plus unique combinations with seat numbers, corners, chases, and ottomans. They make it easy to find the perfect furniture for your space, your way. We absolutely love to put our feet up, so I mean, we were sure to get their ottoman and their chase in one sofa, and it is amazing. My feet never have to touch the ground, it's a dream. Shipping is free, and because Allform ships direct to consumer, they're able to use really premium materials at a reasonable price to you. They're also scratch and stain resistant too. If you're worried about buying something online that you haven't, sat on or tried, don't worry, because Allform has a 100-day trial, so that's 3 months to make sure that it's the perfect sofa for you. You'll get a full refund if not. I love my Allform, and I really think that you will too. Visit the link below or go to allform.com/Jordan Taylor for 20% off of any sofa of your choice. When you support our sponsor Allform, you are 100% supporting me and Sarah in our ability to do what we love for a living, so thank you so much for visiting the link below. Now, let's get into the workout. So I do my strength training 6 days a week, and I take Sunday off. And within those 6 days, they're broken up into 2 3-day segments, and within each segment are the 6 bodyweight movements that I try to work on. That way I'm hitting each movement twice a week. And that's really all you need. Because this is a video about my personal workout routine, I'm not going to get into all of Convict Conditioning steps for each single easiest to the hardest progression, but I do get into that on my Instagram, so if you want to learn more about that, I have a highlight all about the push-up, so you should check that out. But right now, what I personally do on Mondays is pull-ups and squats. And so I'm wanting to be able to do a one-arm pull-up, which I'm not gonna attempt to do that right now because I'll probably hurt myself. So right now I'm on uneven pull-ups, and that's where I just hold the bar or the ring and I put my hand on my forearm, and you can make it harder by going further down on your arm. And then I just do 2 sets of 9 on both arms, which is a total of 36. I would switch arms. With bodyweight stuff, you can make it very hard or you can make it very easy depending on if you cheat or if you don't cheat. So, for instance, for a pull-up, most people, they throw their legs up to give them like some kind of momentum to get their chin over the bar. Focus on keeping your body extremely balanced and, a concise movement, nothing weird like this, and that's eternally harder. Next on the agenda on that Monday would be squats, and right now I am on full squats, which most people, when they do squats, they go down like this, but on this step in the progression, because the final step is a one-legged squat, which I mean I can already do, but with body weight you kind of want to start at a lower level and really progress to be able to do that final movement perfectly. So I'm a lot more backtracked than I should be, but right now I do full squats, which is literally all the way down, and then you come up. And I do 2 sets of 30, which if you go all the way down slow and you're squeezing your thighs and your butt and you're like, I don't care who you are, this is gonna hurt. On Tuesday, I do push-ups and leg raises. Push-ups, people think that they do right, and they don't. Because when I saw the push-up challenge that was like going around on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, people were just like doing push-ups like, I don't even know what was going on. It was something like this, or like this. What you do, shoulder width apart, and you squeeze your butt together, and then you act like there is a napkin in your armpit that you're trying to squeeze to your side as you go down. And just keep it all like completely tight for the whole movement. It's really controlled, and that makes the push-up way, way, way harder. 2 seconds down, 1 second hold, 2 seconds up. And I mean, that's gonna make the push-up actually feel like an exercise. I see some people that say they can do like 50 push-ups, and then I see them do a push-up, and I'm like, you can't even do 1 push-up. So I'll do 3 sets of 20 for just a regular push-up. I also do leg raises on Tuesdays, which again, very hard. 2 seconds up, 1 second hold, 2 seconds down, and you do this for 2 sets of 20. And I want to be able to do 2 sets of 30. That's kind of like freakish, but that's kind of the goal. Leg raises are pretty hard. Honestly, that's the master step. I don't know why I can do those so well, but you can do knee raises, there's a lot of lesser steps than that. So if you can't do that, then don't worry about it. The third day of that segment is the weird day, and it's the one that people don't really think of the movements that much, which are handstands and bridges. You think of handstands as like gymnastics or little kids doing handstands and stuff, but if an adult can do a handstand, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I've been working on my handstand for probably 6 years now, and I can go upside down without a wall fully, but what I'm trying to do right now is hold a handstand for 2 minutes straight on a wall. I can hold it for 45 seconds at my most without a wall, but for 2 minutes on a wall is pretty ridiculous. So the final like progression of the handstand is the one-armed push-up, which like no one can really do. They can kind of do it. I've seen some people do it like on YouTube, but it looks not very good. So I'm not really actually trying to do that. I just want to be able to hold a handstand upside down for 2 minutes, and I can do handstand push-ups, but I just want to be able to hold a handstand for 2 minutes. I don't really know how to explain why. Oh, that was 1 minute and 16 seconds. Not 2 minutes. I've never been able to do it. I don't know why. I've practiced and practiced. I can't do it yet. The next exercise is the bridge, which is like, like this. The final progression in it is to be able to stand up and go back down and do the bridge and then come back up, which I've done a couple times, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I actually kind of hurt myself. So I'm going back down again to a smaller step, which this, I think called the straight bridge, and you're supposed to be able to do 3 sets of 40, going like this. I think right now I can do like 2 sets of 30, and let me tell you, that strengthens this right here, this muscle, like, it's like you got a 6-pack on your back. This is a really underestimated or underappreciated exercise. The next segment of days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'll just redo all of those again, and maybe even move up in a progressive step. Again, if you're interested in learning more about Convict Conditioning, like the program and all the steps, follow me on Instagram. I am going to go more in depth on all of the exercises. So far, I just have the push-up, or you can buy the book yourself, but I do a pretty good job at explaining how to do it. Watching somebody do it is really helpful. I hope this encourages you to just start exercising. There are so many easy steps before you even do a push-up that you can start there. Like the first step of a push-up is literally being on a wall and doing a push-up like this. That's step 1. You can do that, okay? It's not this unattainable thing, so just do something, just move. You will feel better. All right, well, I guess that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.